Hello and welcome to September's Coffee Lovers Box. For those of you new to Coffee Lovers Box, this is my way of getting really good coffee into your hands. Every month I put together a box with 3 coffees that I've been enjoying from coffee roasters I know to be doing really great work. This is a great opportunity to discover what tastes are possible in coffee and to just explore the whole wide world. Every month I include a range of coffees in taste and experience and origin from around the world. You'll find in the box 3 bags, 4 ounces of coffee in each of them, 1 from each of the coffees that's available. And everything is put together all at once. It's all delivered to you fresh. None of the coffee is roasted until all the orders are put in for the box. You'll find on the order page that there's a timer. That timer represents how much longer you have to order. At the end of that time, orders will be closed. You'll no longer be able to order this specific box, and then I will get all the coffee roasted and get everything packaged and shipped out to you. So for this September, it's almost like a September/October Coffee Lovers Box. The last day to order is September 29th. That's Friday, September 29th, 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. After that point, orders will be closed and you'll no longer be able to get this box. Now let me dive in really quick. I'm going to tell you about each of these coffees. In short, there will be a video, a more in-depth video on each of these coffees, and I'll do a brew along and describe what I'm smelling and tasting. One thing I want to point out is that the way I describe coffee is a little bit different. I like to kind of put together compound taste experiences because coffee is more than just the taste that you can find in it. It's the overall picture, it's the experience that you get, it's what you feel. And so when I go through and taste coffee, I try to think about something that I've enjoyed in the past that the coffee reminds me of. Because coffee is capable of having such a huge range of taste experiences, it's quite frequent that when you're drinking a coffee, you'll think of something that you've had in the past. Like this first coffee here from Anchorhead Guatemala, Tenango. And when I drink it, I think of green apple crisp. There's several other tastes that I think of as well, but this one kind of sums up as a whole what the coffee is like. So I call it green apple crisp, and I also have a bit more of a description on it. Apples, cinnamon, and pastry sweetness come out alongside delicate melon and guava. And you'll see more about what I mean with that in the video on this Guatemala Tenango by Anchorhead. I also have their description down here. Grown between 1,000 and 2,200 meters, this coffee undergoes a wash process and offers notes of hibiscus, green grape, and chocolate. So there are a lot of ways of interpreting the coffees. That's just a couple of them. So that's Anchorhead's Guatemala. Next we have a new roaster. This is Fulcrum Coffee Roasters. Haven't had them in the box yet, so this is the first time that they're in the box. And they're sharing with us a Myanmar coffee, which I can almost guarantee you've never had coffee from Myanmar. They're just starting to get some really good stuff out of there. And I call this one chocolate fig bar. It was a little bit of a difficult description to put together. Again, you'll hear about that in the video of this coffee. Further, my description is syrup fruit sweetness dances with rich chocolate body. So it's quite complex and sweet and really delicious. Their description, syrup and sweet with complex berry, tropical fruit, and chocolate notes. So that is Fulcrum Coffee Roasters, Myanmar, Ut Twin Village. And lastly, we have from Conduit Coffee. This is Conduit Coffee's Rwanda Copacabana, and I call this raspberry vanilla cream cookies. This one has, it's an intriguing combination of flavors, and actually took me a while to figure out what it was that I was tasting, but that is what I came to the conclusion on. I describe it as vanilla sugar sweetness with subtle raspberry fruit body. Quite complex and delicious. And again, check out the video on that to learn more. If you're on the order page for the Coffee Lovers Box, you'll see those videos below. If you're watching this video elsewhere, you'll find the link to the Coffee Lovers Box below this video, and then on that page you can see the rest of these videos and get more in-depth descriptions on the coffees. The Coffee Lovers Box is available as a single purchase for $22, and that includes shipping to US addresses. You can also subscribe and save a little bit at $20 a month. The subscription also guarantees that you'll be in for the next box. Oftentimes, as I'm working with roasters who work in small quantities, and they also pull seasonal coffees, and their coffees just generally rotate. Not all of these coffees are always available in huge quantities. Sometimes they are limited, which means sometimes there will be a limited box number. So if you're subscribed, you'll always be guaranteed to get a box, and you don't have to worry about that, as well as you get to save a little bit. The Coffee Lovers box also makes a great gift, as it's a really fun way to explore coffee in a way that you probably haven't experienced before. All the coffees that I include in the Coffee Lovers box can be prepared in any method. When you see me brewing them on the individual videos, you'll see that I brew with a specific pour over method, but you can prepare these coffees with any kind of brewer, any kind of machine. It can be paper brewed, it can be immersion brewed like a French press. You can make them as espresso. And that's also one of the nice things about having 4 ounces of each of these coffees, is that you get a pretty good amount to explore each of them and try different ways of making them, and really get the most out of your experience. So do remember that you have until the end of day, September 29th, 11:59 p.m. to place your order for the Coffee Lovers box. If you don't order by then, you won't be able to get your hands on these coffees, and you'll miss out on this month. So do visit the link below the video, or if you're on the order page, place your order for this month's Coffee Lovers box and enjoy. If you have any questions on the order page for the Coffee Lovers box, in the lower right-hand corner of your screen, you'll see a little chat window. You can leave a message there for me, and I'll get back to you personally. If I'm online, we can chat one-on-one. I can answer any of your questions about the coffees in the Coffee Lovers box, how to make them, how you make coffee, really anything that's to do with coffee. You can also email me, joseph@coffeeloversmac.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this month's Coffee Lovers box.